Good afternoon, and welcome to Lead with Love. This is my channel. I do a lot of ancestor money. I talk about spiritual things. I talk about spirituality a lot, and I talk about black magic. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to all the people that have been commenting, that have, your questions. I like answering your questions, and I like giving insight, and I like providing the information to others. It is free information, so it's not something that's coming from myself. It is knowledge that's out there. It's just that we don't know. So that's why I make these videos, because I want all of us to know that we can honor our ancestors, and it helps us in the long run. Like, it helps your money flow into your own life. So it's like you can have blockages with money, and it also clears up ancestral debt, ancestral karma. So when you burn this money, it clears it out. And then money, you working, you whatever you're doing, money is gonna come to you easily. It's gonna flow. And a lot of times we have blockages of money, and burning ancestor money can help you with that. And it also builds a connection with your ancestors, so it makes your connection with them stronger. And the more you burn ancestor money, the more closer you become with your ancestors. Your ancestors are going to do everything and anything to help you, because they want you to be great. They want you to be great. They want you to overcome whatever obstacles that's blocking you. They want you to overcome everything, and they will help you with everything. All you have to do is acknowledge your ancestors. You praise them, you thank them. Don't forget them. Like, you remember them. Just burn ancestor money is a way to remember your ancestors, to acknowledge them. And I know I'm talking a lot. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching the videos. My subscribers are going up, and people that are commenting, and they're interested in ancestor money, and they go out and they purchase it. They purchase it. They go on Amazon and they purchase it for themselves, so that they can bring a stronger connection with their ancestors. I don't sell ancestor money. I'm just sharing information, because it's a way for you, the people, the collective, right? The collective, to have a connection with your ancestors, because all of us have ancestors, and we should all have a connection. Like, get to know your ancestors. You don't know them, but it's nice to know that you have ancestors and they have your back. They're going to do whatever they got to do to help you move forward in life. They are going to help you. I'm just lighting incense here, because I'm going to burn the ancestor money. It doesn't have a scent, but it's because I'm going to burn this. I don't know. I just wanted to light it. So now I'm going to talk about the ancestor money. So the ancestor money, I purchased it all on Amazon. I don't really know a site, any other site, to purchase the ancestor money on. I'm going to put the links in the description box for several bundles, different bundles. But when you go into Amazon, you can put in ancestor money, and they have all different types of ancestor money. They have the cheap ones. They have the affordable, not cheap, it's the affordable ones, like $4.99, $5.99. It can go up to $30, like kits for like the whole house, the whole house set. But it is for your ancestors. It is printed on Joss paper. Sometimes it'll say Hell Bank. It'll say Hell Bank on there. It's a form of bribery for your ancestors, because you don't know where they went. But you want your ancestors to be okay wherever they are. Okay, so I'm gonna start now. My candle is lit. I light the candle is so that I can light the ancestor money. It's just easier, instead of getting a match or lighting it individually. So with your right hand is your giving hand. And you say, this is for my ancestors, known and unknown. You want to honor them. You want to thank them. Thank your ancestors. And you want them to help them. You want them to have a good life in the afterlife. So that is the purpose of burning ancestor money, is so that you're helping your ancestors. You're helping them live a little better in the afterlife, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they may need. We need stuff here. So then imagine your ancestors, and then they don't have nobody that's looking out, that's caring, or that's, doing anything for them. So burning ancestor money is a way to help them. Just don't forget them. A lot of people have altars for their ancestors. They do offerings of food and things. But ancestor money does help. Whenever it's gold, yellow gold, it has high spiritual value. So it does help your ancestors. I don't know how they receive it. I just know that it has high spiritual value. So it's for the ancestors, known and unknown. The ingots, I burnt the ingots first. That was the gold paper, like the crown-like paper. That one has high spiritual value because it has gold in it. And it's supposed to be like a gold bar, like a gold, something in solid gold. So when your ancestors do receive it, it's worth a lot to them in the ancestral realm, the spirit realm, because that's where they are. They're not with us in the physical, but they're with us in the spiritual. And your ancestors are always with you. We all have ancestors. It could be Celtics, it could be Druids, it could be European, Asian, Filipino. You can come from anywhere. You don't know everywhere you come from, but we're all connected some sort of way. And burning ancestor money is a way to stay connected with your ancestors. Your ancestors love you for taking time out of your life and remembering them. So that's why I burn it often. That's why I make these videos, because I want all of us to have a relationship or have a connection, have a connection with your ancestors. So I'm burning it for all of my ancestors, known and unknown. I want my ancestors to have a good life in the afterlife. It helps with generational curses. Like, you just have to pay attention to everything that's going on in your life. You pay attention to your family, because every family has secrets. They have things they don't tell you, and you have to pay attention and figure it out all by yourself. No one is going to tell you the truth. And when you figure it out, your ancestors are so proud of you that you figured it out. Because a lot of things happen. It could be injustices, and people lie. Family lies. They're not going to tell you the truth. And then you have to sit there and figure it out. What is really going on? But the more you burn ancestor money, your ancestors are with you. And they love you. And they're happy when you know what's going on. And the truth will come out. Like, whatever has been going on, whatever has been kept hidden, your ancestors help the truth come out, because you know the truth, but everyone else doesn't know. And then it's always mess. You have to clean up everybody's mess, but it's fine. You do it for the ancestors, because I want my ancestors to have a good life. All of them, known and unknown. My family is women. We have all women. My grandmother had only women. She didn't birth any men. So there were no men in the family. The women married and they have their husband, but they're not the family. They're just married. But he wasn't part of the family, part of the curse, right? You know? But it's okay. The secrets still come out, you know, because if the family is all women, there is a generational curse, because that's why it's all women. There's no men. And the curse has never been broken, never been lifted, because no one paid attention and no one figured it out. Or maybe they knew and they just didn't care about breaking it. So it's like you have to pay attention and break it yourself, you know, even if they don't care. But you care. You want your life to change and you want your life to get better. So you break it for yourself and for your own immediate family. We all have curses because things happened centuries ago. This things that have been happening, it always happens. Like history always repeats itself. The same thing always happens. And the same things that you're going through right now, your ancestors went through the same thing. They didn't overcome it. So that's why you're going through it, because you have to overcome it. You have to fight it. You have to break it. You have to overcome it and become better. Our ancestors went through a lot of things for us to have a better life. In this life, they did not come. Our ancestors don't want us to disappoint them. And the way things are going with the world, like the media and things, you know, you just want to make your ancestors proud. Like you want to break your generational curse and you want to move forward. Like you want to have a good life. Sometimes it'll say hell banknote on there, but when it says like that, it's more like bribery for the underworld, for your ancestors, because you don't know where your ancestors went. You don't know what they did. You don't know where they are. You just know that they're in the spirit realm. But not everyone was a good person, you know. People do bad things. If the family's cursed, it's because somebody cursed the family. It was a generational curse. Like someone in the family did something they wasn't supposed to do. But you still love them. You still love them and care for them. And you try to understand it and you try to break it. You try to break it. And when you break it, when you break your generational curse, you free them, because they are trapped. Wherever they are trapped because of what they did to the family name, the bloodline, you know, and you have to clear it out. You have to figure it out and you have to clear it out. I know it sounds crazy, but the more you burn ancestor money, the stronger your connection will be to your ancestors, and you will understand things better. You will just understand, because a lot of things are, you can't find answers to it and you can't explain it. It's like you just have to do it. You have to follow through and you have to do it. You have to believe. Have your faith and follow through. I know I'm rambling, but I'm burning this ancestor money. It's to honor my ancestors, all of them, known and unknown. The ladies, I have aunts, they passed away. Unjust, Carmen, Selene, Yolanda, they all passed away. But it was like they shouldn't have passed away, but they all passed away. It was all for money. Money makes people do crazy things. So I want my aunts to be okay. My grandpa also. They did it to him too for insurance money. No, so they died alone in the hospital. It's sad, like when you actually think about it. But I burned the money for my ancestors, and I want them to be okay. Like, I don't want them to be sad. And I want justice. Like, I want the truth to come out. I want the truth to come out, and I want justice to be served. And I want my family to be okay. I want the ancestors to be okay. And I want them to be proud of me. Like, I make these videos is to bring awareness to others, because I cannot be the only one with a curse. There are other people that go through things, you know, and it's hard to explain or talk to people. But you can burn ancestor money, and you can talk to your ancestors, and you just want them to be okay. You know, it's clearing karma. It's like, once their life is a little better, they'll help you because you're helping them. No one else is burning ancestor money. You could be the only one that's sitting there and is thinking about your ancestors, and it's like, let me burn ancestor money. Let me help my ancestors. You could be the only one that's doing it, because no one wants to do it. Like, this is not hard to do. It's easier to burn ancestor money than to go to the gravesite and find the gravesite and pray, give flowers. But you can still burn ancestor money. Ancestor money is a way to honor your ancestors and to thank them for being there for you, loving them, taking time out of your life to help them. Some of the ancestor money, like this one, is the quadrillion amount. It's like such a high amount. It's an emperor bill. It's Asian in the back, but it's a high amount. I don't know how the ancestors receive it, but I hope it helps them with whatever they need. Like, I just want my ancestors to be okay in the afterlife, in the spirit realm. I want them to have a good life and to get all the things that they need. Like, I want them to get it. You want that? Get that. You could get that. Like, you could have it. Like, get it. Buy whatever you want. I want them to have everything. What's that song? You can have whatever you like. Yes. So that is it for my ancestor money. And I'm burning it for my ancestors, all of my ancestors, known and unknown. When you burn your ancestor money, it has to turn into ash. So as it turns to ash, that's how it transfers over. So I found a piece. Ouch. So everything has to turn to ash completely. If it does not turn to ash, then you did not do a good job. Sometimes I have pieces and I have to go back and shift through it, and I'll find a piece. So I'm going to shift through it on my time. I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm already 19 minutes in. But thanks for watching. And always, it's still burning. I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to look through it, burn it, whatever pieces I find. And that's it. Always leave with love. Thanks for watching. Bye.